Good morning. This morning we're in 1 Corinthians. We're chapter 5. We're going to go verses 1 through 5. It is actually reported that there is sexual immorality among you, and of the kind that does not even occur among the pagans. A man has his father's wife, and you are proud. Shouldn't you rather have been filled with grief, and to put out of your fellowship the man who did this? Even though I am not physically present, I am with you in spirit, and I have already passed judgment on the one who did this, just as if I were present. When you are assembled in the name of the Lord Jesus, I am with you in spirit, and the power of the Lord Jesus is present. Hand this man over to Satan, so that the sinful nature may be destroyed, and his spirit saved on the day of the Lord. You don't see that one very often, do you? Hand him over to Satan so that Satan can sanctify the man. You know, as a dad, I tell my kids the shortcuts, right? The whole Bible is full of shortcuts. Do this, do this, do this. Avoid the pitfalls. Jesus says, my yoke is light and my burden is easy. You know, I think of the opposite, and the things that I try to help my kids or employees or whatever try to avoid. Or someone just seeking, hey, I'm trying to find an easy way out of this one, right? Sometimes the easy way out's the hard way. And, you know, sometimes I don't even take the easy way out, right? I have to figure out, oh my goodness, this is me by my own efforts won't achieve this. And so, you know, there's a path that we've seen people go down, whether it's drugs or alcohol or, you know, any addictive. It could be eating. It could be anything that's going to consume your life. It could be money. Anything that you're consumed with. You know, I'm learning more and more about what's inclusive in idolatry, right? But there's a point by which we can't help somebody, and we should stand out of the way. And right here, it says, hand this man over to Satan, so that the spiritual nature may be destroyed and his spirit saved on the day of the Lord. So what do we see? You've heard the term, let them hit rock bottom. You know, when you stand in the way of letting someone hit rock bottom, right, you support them through whatever their addictive property is, the thing that keeps them from God. When you stand in the way and you stop the consequences, are you working towards that person's good? Are you inhibiting them from falling to the point of they reach back out to God for help? So let that be our lesson for today. Go forward. You know, we all have lots to get done today. I hope you enjoyed this Bible study. It comes to us from 1 Corinthians. It's in chapter 5. It's in verses 1 through 5. I know each one of us can read this and get a lesson that'll teach us something in how we're dealing with somebody within our own life. As we love them, sometimes we let them fall. We let them experience the consequences. All right? Have a great day.